Welcome back to another episode of the Salford RTG Career Mode here on FC25, where you join me in a transfer negotiation. And in fact, it's not even just a transfer, it's a contract negotiation here with a left winger by the name of Brian Limbaum. He is a 27-year-old left winger, 72 overall. He is going to come in to be a backup slash potentially fight for a starting spot in for Mr. Sacco on that left-hand side. We are going to go ahead and sign him for not 8 mil, for 2.5 mil. We're going to go ahead and give him 26K on his wages, 18K more than what he wants. He wants the signing bonus. He can have the signing bonus. So we say hello to Mbambe as he comes into the squad to be a backup for Sacco, strengthening our bench. We do have that 50 million. I am working on a loan deal on a right winger, so we'll do that. And then today we also have some interesting games as well as we look to try and push further away from the relegation zone, where we are currently 5 points off the drop. And we go ahead and say hello to Mr. Herrera. He joins on loan from Hoffenheim. He will join here at the club, a loan to buy. So come the end of the season, we could buy him for, I believe it's 4.5 million is the transfer fee that we went ahead and agreed on there. But he didn't come in to be a backup player for Mr. Gordon on that right-hand side, 72 overall. Welcome to the squad. And talking about replacements for Sacco, we might have just have to been forced to sell Sacco. Arsenal are coming knocking on the doors. The board thinking we can get up to 17 million, so that's exactly where we'll go. We'll go up to 17 million, see what they say. We'll go no less than, honestly, 15 million to be completely honest. So 17 million. We'll go 17.2. We'll see what they say. They want 13.1. We definitely can raise this up a little bit. Our highest overall is 75. Could we get a player swap? Do you have a 75 overall player? The answer is no. Do you have anything 75 or under that isn't a generated player? You have 2 goalkeepers. That's interesting. It's not interesting at all. You always have 2 goalkeepers. 2 first choice. So no, you actually don't have anything that I need or that I can have, to be completely honest. So we can go 17 million again, see what they say. We'll chop off that 2. Oh, they go even lower. Okay, so these guys are broke. So we'll go to 15 million flat, see what they say to that. They can have them for 15. No, okay, well then, I'm sorry. Come back in the summer where I'll be more willing to sell a player instead of mid-season. Imagine we had kept Alex Santos at the club just for a little bit longer. He's up to 80 overall. Oh my lord, I'd love to still have him at the club. Here is Bournemouth's lineup. Zanatti, Zambroni, and Dika Hartman in the back line. Tyler Adams and Beltran in midfield. Kanate leading the line with Sanset as the cam and Otada on there. And here is our lineup, Salford's lineup. Nothing changes except for the fact that obviously the lonely player that we brought in last episode, Harry Amos, will be playing in that back 4 position. Ignore this because this is just a default lineup. I still haven't gotten rid of that. I should probably get rid of that. It's a 4-2-3-1. As it always has been, a 4-2-1-3, whatever you want to say. Cuevas is now permanently in that starting lineup spot. I have given up on DeFleischer, even though he is a good baller. I think just Cuevas is better than him. Sacco into Gordon, and Gordon into Samson Tovide, and that's off target. Sacco now getting past Zanotti just a little bit. Keeps it in play. Cross in for Tovide. Headed down by a defender. Fall for Cuevas. He'll get it. Cuevas trying to do something fancy with it. Can't do so. And 1-0 for Bournemouth. They take the lead. Kanate just runs through a whole entire back line, and he gritties us. Gordon from outside the box. An instant equalizer, and Gordon with the instant equalizer. It's 1-1 here. Moss into Sacco. Sacco now down the byline. It's still with Sacco. It's still with Sacco. Off of the crossbar for Sacco. Sacco. Tovide. Samson Tovide. I can't cut back. Halftime. 1-1 here at the break. At least it's not 0-0 like last episode. Samson. Samson. Samson on his left foot. Can't curl it. Storm losing the ball to Dango, and Dango getting taken out by Budal. The yellow card for the defender here. Sanset whipped into the box. Indika header off target. That's a good ball into Kanate as he's in behind our defenders. And Kanate draws level. Rump and Collier working well together there. It's Cuevas into Gordon, into Samson Tovide. Samson Tovide gets a strike off Sacco on a rebound. It's a double save by the keeper. It's out for a corner. Oh, and that's a great clearance. And now they're going to have their counterattack. It's Kanate into Otada. Now out wide for Sanset. Rump is dead tired as he's trying to get back. Sanset shots off target. It's a whole load of changes for us. It's a debut for our wingers on each side of the ball. And Lefebvre getting his first game in what feels like the season, in all honesty. It's always been Adam High or whatever High to get that second, the sub spot. But it's now into the position of him. Storm into Herrera. And Herrera's first touch is to lose the ball. Now Kanate is in behind. And Kanate off target. Bernal now into Adu. Adu Ajay back heels it for Herrera. And Herrera, can you score on your debut to draw level? No. Out wide now for Herrera. Intercepted by Munoz. Plus 4 minutes. We got to get the ball back now. And it's not looking like it's going to happen. It's going to be Sanset. It's going to be EA logic just to keep possession of the ball. Until I'm going to win the ball at the 94th minute. Like right here. I'm winning the ball. And that's going to be game over. We're going to lose again. We are falling form. We started off very strong this season, shockingly strong. But that relegation fight form that I expected us to be in is finally starting to settle in with the squad. We're going through a little bit of a roller coaster at the moment where we did good, and then we kind of fell off a cliff. We kind of stalled it out a little bit. I don't really want to say go back up because we didn't really go back up. It's just the teams below us didn't do as good. And now they are going back up. We're starting to go back down on a roller coaster that we are on. But a 2-1 loss here in the first game of the episode. It's Tottenham away from home. A 2-1 loss. Jones and Linkshire on the score sheet. I didn't see who scored first. I think it was Sacco in all honesty. But a 2-1 loss against the top 6 side. That does see us fall further down though. We are now sitting in 16th. We are 3 points off the drop at the moment, which is still fine. It's still little, and I mean the tiniest bit of wiggle room. Our next game up though is Wolves, who currently sit in 12th. What's our next 5? We have Wolves up next, then Burnley and Brentford and Leeds United. So that is massive in itself. So Burnley and Brentford, a 6-pointer there. Those are the 2 games that we will play. And we go ahead and say goodbye to Adam High. He is going to go ahead and leave the club off to Wolfsburg for $3.65 million. Honestly, I enjoyed him, but now I haven't been enjoying him. I think we look to bring somebody in that can start, in all honesty. We go ahead and say hello to one last player for this first season here in the Premier League. We go ahead and bring in a center defensive midfielder replacement, Garrett from Blackburn Rovers. He will join the squad for 2.3 to 2.9 million. It was a delegation deal that we went ahead and worked on. He will join the squad here, Jake Garrett, for 2.65 million. Welcome to the squad. You will be a backup CDM, but hopefully a little bit better than the other guys. And by the way, I completely I don't want to say forgot, but I scrapped the idea of doing a loan report or a youth academy kind of just roundup at the end of the March window, April window, at the end of the 9 months, to be completely honest. I was doing it, and then I checked, and now I've been checking every month. I just haven't been showing y'all. I don't really want to show y'all unless we get an absolute amazing guy. The best player that we have at the moment on here is technically Ricardo Gonzalez, who's 67 overall right winger with 78 to 84 potential. That's about it. I mean, the best potential is definitely this guy and Christian Vidal, who's 64 and has potential of 92 to 94. He has chip shot. What I don't think is going to be available on old saves, which I'm starting to realize, and this guy has a lot of play styles as a defender as well. I think he definitely could be growing to be one of the best for sure. I mean, he definitely could be. Possibly should have loaned him out. But what I don't think is the low driven shot playstyle, new stuff. the new playstyle that EA just added as of the last title update. I don't think that's in current saves. I think that's all in new saves, so unfortunately we won't get any of those. But we have been getting scout reports. I have been looking. I just haven't been showing y'all because honestly, there's nothing really to show y'all too much. Most of them have been horrible, and the ones that were good were the ones that I kind of left in there with the initial idea of doing the roundup at the end, and then they obviously went to new clubs, aka it just said they went to new clubs, but obviously if you go to new clubs, you actually get deleted from the entire database anyway, so it's just like rejecting the player. They just get completely evaporated. Alright, remember, we are playing Burnley and Brentford, so we are going to go ahead and quick sim this game here against Wolves. A 1-1 draw. Our right back, Storm, scoring in the 57th minute to give us a point. It's another 6-pointer here in a relegation. So relegation 6-pointer. Us versus Burnley is up first, and then obviously we have Brentford next up there. So if we can get 6 points out of this, it could, I don't want to say confirm safety, but it definitely will put us in a better position to be safety. We just can't really lose, especially to Burnley. That's one team I don't want to lose to. Don't want Burnley to go ahead and get there, which is unfortunate, but anything is possible. Cuevas crossed in. Adu headed away. It's Gordon. Gordon now down the right hand side. It's Kai Gordon. He's going to whip it in for Adu. Oh. Sacco now. Crossed in back post. Gordon. Try to do it acrobatically. It's a goal kick. Handball into Foster. And Foster saved by Young. It's Hannibal on the ball. And he'll lose the ball. Rump now out wide for Gordon. And Gordon should have room to run here. It's Gordon down the right-hand side. Adu Ajay. Can we find him? No. Burrows. Oh, my Lord. Gordon now down the right-hand side. Gordon. He has Adu. He'll find Adu. And Adu Ajay to take the lead right before the break. Salford 1. Burnley 0. And we take the lead in this big relegation 6-pointer. Vamos! Come on. Where's the foul in that? Where is the foul in that one? That is absurd. And the free kick is just as worse. Foster splits our defenders. Can't get past Young. Adu Ajay down the byline for Sacco. And Sacco now to make it 2. Saved by the keeper out for a corner. Sacco on the corner. Rump get up in the header. No. Second ball. Adu Ajay. No. It'll fall for Budal. Corner comes in. Or ball cross comes in. Not corner. It's dealt with though. Cuevas finds Gordon. I thought that was for sure was going to get intercepted. And now Gordon down the byline. Gordon into Adu Ajay. Touch shot deflected and in. And Salford, it might be a lucky second, but it's a 2-goal lead here. Hannibal now. Hannibal intercepted before he gets a shot off. Garnett into Sacco. Sacco into Cuevas. Cuevas, Adu Ajay. He's offside. Below me now. Crossed in. He surely is offside. It's off target anyway. And that's going to be game over. Salford win 2-0 here against Burnley. A massive 3 points. It's Brentford versus Salford City, the last game of the episode, the 6-pointer, the half of the 6-pointer here. If we can get 3 points and actually get all 6 points from the 6-pointer, that would be absolutely amazing. They are on our tail. They are only 2 to 3 points behind us in the league table, so they definitely need this win. It's Cuevas into Sacco. It's Sacco into Tovide, and Samson Tovide turns, and he completely whiffs. Cross comes in for Daniel. He heads it down to Jimenez, and Jimenez will find the back of net, and Brentford will have the lead. It's 1-0. Bono, Tovide, Gordon, Tovide, Sacco, 1-1, and we draw a level relatively instantly here. Back to level terms. Sacco, Samson Tovide, back to Sacco. He's going to put a cross in. Back post for Gordon, maybe no. It might fall for Collier. And Collier won't get able to get a shot off. Sacco, Cuevas, Gordon, out wide, Gordon. Yes, Gordon, bodied off your defender, and he actually did well to recover. It's Jimenez in behind, saved. Budal looks to clear. It's an awful clearance. It'll fall to Janelle, and Young saved. That's a good ball out wide for Paxao, and Paxao now down the left-hand side. Paxao into Jimenez, and Brentford take the lead. Halftime, 2-1 down here to Brentford. Damsgaard now. Damsgaard. Jimenez saved. Surely Damsgaard is offside. He's not offside. Brentford 3, Salford 1. We're going to lose. Gonna lose to Brentford. I'm more distraught about losing to Brentford than I am Burnley, and honestly. Jimenez makes it 4-1. Jimenez 5-1. Fleischer. Samson Tovide from out of the box, trying to feel anything. Just don't let the go for a corner. Okay, thankfully. Pedro Porto, full time, 5-1 for Brentford. And with that loss from Brentford, we now drop down to that 17th position, the first team out of the relegation zone. We are safe by 7 points at the moment, so it's not looking too bad. It's not too terrible, but we are still 7 points ahead of them. We still are at the bottom, and at the top, Manchester City stay top of the league. Arsenal flying back in the promotion, or in the fight for the title as well. Next episode, we have Leeds, Man United, Nottingham Forest, West Ham, Newcastle. So, honestly, I don't know what games we'll play in that. Nottingham Forest for sure, because they are right above us in the league. West Ham possibly, Leeds possibly. Yeah, it's all about surviving relegation, and hopefully we can do that. That's be it, though, today. Live, like, subscribe, and peace out.